looking for.
So you think that looks are the number one thing that men care about and not finances?
I think that physical attractiveness and beauty is the thing that they're drawn to more than any other
For
factor.
Wait, do you
relationships and
think
sex.
that finance is the number one thing men are looking
No.
for? What do you think the number one thing men are looking for?
I'm not sure, because if I knew, I would probably, like, I don't know, actually.
Personality.
I would say most men are looking for a partner to go through life and to further
Yeah, right.
their own line.
Yeah, I would think it would be a
further their
mix
own-
of everything, you know? I don't think, like, some hot girl, like some hot that's $50,000 in debt walking down the street, you're like, that's me, that's my wife, you know?
So do you agree with me that procreation is necessary for humanity to continue to exist?
No. Well, to continue to exist, yeah, but I don't think humanity...
Yeah, to continue to exist. So
yes.
if that is the case, you do agree with me that if this was done by a man and a woman having sexual intercourse, she became pregnant, and then she had a baby, right? That's how that's done?
Sure.
So how would a man select for that? For who he wanted to impregnate? How would he select for that? What would be the thing within 5 seconds a man could look at instantly and go, I want to put a baby in that
Have you heard
chick."
about the man riding the elephant? Like that theory?
Okay, so before we get into that,
Yeah.
okay, would you agree with me that within a few seconds, right, men can utilize the standard of beauty to quickly ascertain whether or not they want to impregnate a woman?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Women do
right?
the
So,
Yeah.
what's that?
Women
Yeah.
also select
Absolutely. I'm
based
not,
off of look.
Literally not disputing that at all.
Yeah.
Okay. However, women might prioritize other categorizations than just this thing.
Sure.
'Cause
When you
men-
look at somebody in the first 5 seconds?
hang on. So men's categorization for, okay, I see beauty, right? Whoa, beautiful, great, awesome. Women might look at other things. They might be like, nice suit, nice car, nice this, nice set. They may have some other value add that they're looking for. But for men, they're looking visually very quickly, ascertaining very quickly, hot, want.
I think what you're talking about is like the nature of a man, right? Like his animal instinct. And I think that's the same for a woman. Like I think you're talking about like I said, the man riding the elephant. Like the elephant's like the part of you that's like old and inherent, and like the what you're doing in your subconscious. And I think like, okay, a man is seeing a woman, oh, she's hot, I want to impregnate her. A woman is seeing a man, like strong features. I don't think in the first 5 seconds, like I'm not looking at a man and seeing what he's wearing.
Grid One Motorsports donated $200.01. Sorry, tons of fun. My wife had no money and had a master's degree to pay for. I married her because she was the only person I ever missed. It helped. She's smoking hot and sexed me up like I like it.
Yo, Grid One, appreciate it. We do actually have the data that you were asking for. It's from the Pew Research Center. Nick, if you can go
Wait,
ahead.
where's it from?
Pew, let's do it.
Wait, from Pew? Where did I say it was from?
Hell yeah, let's do
Other
it.
side. Okay, Americans say a man should be able to support a family financially, but don't say the same about women. Percent of adults saying it is very important that the man woman has each trait in order to be a good husband in the teal, green, whatever, and in the yellow, gold, good wife, partner. So on the second one, be able to support a family financially. I believe this is from women to men. So 71% of women to men say that they want a good husband partner to be able to support a family financially. 32% of men are saying that in order to be a good wife partner, the woman needs to be able to support.
Now, hang
So
on,
you
remember-
said over
now,
the-
hang on.
yeah.
Do you remember how you said earlier, if we pull this up from Pew,
And you said
I
over
proved you wrong, that
51%?
you would say that you were wrong?
Absolutely, I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong. You're right.
Wait, I was right? Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Just wanted to hear it
Absolutely.
again.
Thanks for sharing the data. I really appreciate that.
But just to make one thing clear, so we do speak in generalizations here. Like Andrew said, you can intuit some of these things. We're not going to be able to pull up statistics in each and every instance when we're just having sort of casual conversations. Like people can just throw out general statements about things, and we're not always going to be able to pull up the statistics.
Again, they're just general statements. They're not facts.
But like, do you need a study to? Do you need a study to show that, generally speaking, women prefer tall men?
I don't want to belabor the point.
Well, you could just answer the question and I can move it on.
If I say yes, then we're gonna belabor the point. Like, there should be evidence behind what you say.
I agree with that.
So, sure, we can speak in generalizations. This is an informal podcast. We're not on Joe Rogan. We don't need to
But
look everything up all the time.
but evidence can be intuitive.
Sure, that's great. I really would love to move on from this.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about this? Do I need like a study? For example, if I were to say that the sky is blue, do I need a study for that, or can we just observe with our own eyes that it's blue? Do we need a study?
I don't know. Is my blue different than your blue? How do we know what blue is blue?
I'm not trying to do a gotcha. I'm just trying to like.
Sure. No, we can
I'm trying
generalize
to
that
just
the sky is
articulate that-
blue. Yes, we can say that the sky
And
is
certainly
blue.
there are people who are perhaps colorblind who
Yeah,
might register it as
absolutely.
gray.
Yeah,
but
the
I
sky
don't
is
think it would.
blue.
I don't think it would be wrong to make a statement that the sky is blue.
I am telling you, this is not something that I need to keep talking about. These women are way more interesting than this topic. I really don't want to keep talking about
I
this.
mean, everybody deserves to have some time, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna, the point needed to be belabored because if we're gonna have communication,
Sure.
right, we have to know how to
I'm big
communicate.
on it, yeah.
we have to know how to communicate. With
I have
each
a
other.
degree in communication. So,
Yeah. So then you agree that we need to know how to communicate.
Yeah,
with each
and
other.
I think that if you're going to quote a statistic that's not overall inherent, like the sky is blue, that's something I think everybody could agree on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't agree on that, so I asked you for research. We could have just done that in 2 seconds instead of a 10-minute argument of why
Well,
I
he
needed
was pulling
the
the
research.
research up.
Okay.
That
then
way,
that's
that
great.
way we could move. But the thing is so now it's my turn to say what I have trouble believing.
Absolutely.
Very difficult for me to believe in current year that women don't know that men don't have much in the way of preferences towards women's finances.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you have to think of where I live in my space. That's not,
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? So,
Sure.
do you think, using you as an example,
Sure.
that a man would prefer? How do I want to frame this here?
I
So you're
can't
flight
speak to what men know, so I don't know.
Well, you're a
why-
flight attendant, you get these perks, they would potentially benefit a boyfriend or future husband. Given that, do you think they would prefer you as is with your job? Or let's say you were somehow magically able to transform and be like 3 points more attractive, but you don't have a job and you're a barista and you make minimum wage. Do you think they'd prefer you as you are now with your really cool job or whatever, or 3 points more attractive, but you're just a barista and you make minimum wage?
I mean, I think that's okay if somebody thinks that, but that's their
Well,
opinion.
in terms of your romantic prospects, do you think you would do better in the dating landscape, the dating marketplace, with one or the other?
I don't think it matters because I wouldn't want to date somebody that would want me to be 3 points hotter but be a barista. So I would rather be single.
But in terms of romantic interest shown your way.
Okay, so fine. You personally would not want to date a man who would want to partner with a woman of a lower socioeconomic status. You don't. You would find that disgusting.
No,
That's fine.
No, that's not what I said.
Well,
I
isn't
said
it,
I said that's
essentially?
not my preference.
But you're okay. You said that you
I
would
said
not want to.
I value other things besides looks, so I wouldn't want a person that values looks over everything else.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm just
That's it.
saying the heart of the question. See, and you could have hit him with the straw man. That would have worked.
That
then.
might have been a straw
But
man.
anyway, the thing is the heart of the question. What we're trying to get at is whether or not you would prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're trying to look at it from the other perspective. Do you think that men would likely have a preference towards one or the other?
Didn't we just have this conversation?
No.
I can't speak to what men would like.
Okay. Do you have no
I'm just
opinion on
confused.
whether
Like,
or not
why,
they would
why
prefer
can't
it?
women speak to what men like?
I'm not a man. I don't know.
But like as men, we've kind of learned to some degree certain things that that women like in men. Women like confident guys, they like tall, successful, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think that this is really in dispute.
I mean, I sat here and said I feel like I'm a valuable person because I have a great job and a lot of things to offer, and you just sat here and said no, you don't. So
That's a straw man.
there you
Didn't
go.
say that.
And you said, well, most men don't think so.
It had nothing to do with your value as a person, but like when it
No,
comes to
that's a straw
Didn't you
man,
say
too.
that most men don't care about finances?
Yeah, but so me saying most men aren't dating around a financial preference has nothing to do with your value.
Oh, okay.
Why would that have anything to do with your value?
Well, I guess not.
Yeah.
But I thought that my finances brought value to my dating.
To someone it will.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Of course, she's
Yeah.
absolutely right. To somebody, I'm sure that they
my
will.
partner are long distance.
Right. So, but
you know.
most men. So I thought I knew what most men like. So obviously I'm wrong. So I really can't speak to what most men would like. That's what I'm saying is like, I was wrong. I told Andrew I was
Okay.
wrong.
All
I'm
right,
wrong.
It's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
wrong.
Let's get through the rest.